Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for having me here. And I take it very seriously, so I asked myself 3 questions while I was preparing for this presentation or speech. The first, I asked myself, what is blockchain and AI? There are a lot of experts here today, so I think you must have your own answers. But to me, actually blockchain means decentralized, immutable, transparent, and AI means data, model, and compute power. And I ask myself the second question is, why blockchain and AI is important, right? Because it must be very important so that all of you are willing to sit here for the whole day, or for the whole 2 days, right, on such beautiful day in such beautiful city. So I will explain this, I'll explain my idea by use a metaphor. So since Apple utilized our AI technology in their device, so please allow me to use iPhone as an example. So everybody, when you take your iPhone to take a picture, I think you know exactly what you are looking at, and you know exactly what memories you want to relive in the future. But imagine this, you are using a Hubble telescope right now. Then probably you don't know what you are looking at, or even you don't know what you are looking for. And that's something I think why AI is important. But there's one problem. We all know that there's AI hallucinations. So we're not sure whether or not we can trust. And interestingly enough, I think that's something blockchain is made for, to build the trust. And the third question I asked myself is, well, why us? Why Alibaba Cloud is here sharing about blockchain and AI to all of the experts here? So my name is Sherry. I'm the country manager of Alibaba Cloud Vietnam, and Alibaba Cloud is one of the business units of Alibaba Group. And our group mission is to make it easy to do business anywhere. So as the technology backbone, we have to support all the other BUs in Alibaba Group and Ant Group to help them fulfill the mission. So along the way, it seems to me that we don't have a choice but to figure out all the technologies, including AI and blockchain. But I don't think that's the main reason why I'm here. And let me quote here. This is something Jack Ma shared internally in an internal meeting recently. He said, the ultimate purpose of technology is not only to conquer the unknown, what's more importantly is to improve human life. And I think that's why I'm here today, to share a few cases about how we use AI and blockchain technology to improve human life. Let's get into the first story by watching a video. I'm not sure whether the audio will work, and I'm sorry that even it works, it's in Chinese. But it's a very short video and it's very simple, so I think probably you can understand it by just watching it.
我爱你，妈，快给我转钱。
So this is a lady video calling her daughter,
不够？妈，我最爱
and the
你
daughter is
了
asking for money,
幸好妈就生了你一
and
个
she
女
is
儿。
ready to do the transfer. And someone's all of a
你爸又
sudden
不带门禁
is
卡
at the，door.
真是没一个省心的。
妈，
It turns out it's her daughter. So this lady is terrified because how come there are 2 daughters at the same time?
妈，世界上最好的妈。
Maybe you already know this daughter in the video call is generated by one of the AI technology called deepfake. And it's the most trending type of fraud since 2023. And we can see more and more news recently related to this issue. So generally speaking, there are 4 kinds of deepfake. First is called replacement. It means that you can swap people's faces. The second one is called animation. It means that you can use a static picture and make it a video. The third type is called editing. It means that you can use the technology to edit facial features. For example, change the hair type, change the size of the nose, the mouth, and something else. And also change the facial expressions. And the last one is called synthesis, which means it can combine facial features from multiple people and then come up with a new face. So in our group, we're facing these challenges every day. So we have this technology, this AI-empowered anti-deepfake solution called Zolos. Right? Zolos uses risk control, dynamic risk control strategies to identify the risks every day through the whole identification authentication process. And it uses our technology to solve the problems, including face swapping, AI-generated images, batch generation of document they made from the template, or terminal injection. To make it simple, we categorize it in 3 phases. Right? In pre-event detection, we mainly deal with terminal injection. And in event detection, we use advanced algorithms to detect abnormal images and videos. And in the post-event detection, we identify the risks through repeat transactions. For example, are there any identical backgrounds but with different faces? And also, we maintain a blacklist library based on real global black market data. So we call it use AI to defeat AI. And here's what our lab looks like. And the second case I'm going to share is about blockchain. I'm from Hong Kong. Maybe you know that there are a lot of Filipinos working in Hong Kong, and then they need the money back in the Philippines. So in the early stage, probably they can carry the money back to their hometown personally, but it's inefficiently slow and also at a very high risk. Or they can go to the bank, post office, or remittance companies to do that. But if it's out of office hour, the process is pretty slow as well. And also, they are facing a pretty high service fee. So in Hong Kong, Alipay Hong Kong, they want to solve this problem. So they utilize blockchain technology in their own money transfer services, right? So whenever there's a person submit an application of transmission, and all the related network participants will verify the transaction simultaneously. So it increased the efficiency significantly and reduces the cost at the same time. So right now, when Filipinos, they want to transfer money to their hometown, it only takes 3 seconds. And they can do it whenever they want at wherever they are. The third case I'm going to share is also about blockchain, but it happens in one of other BUs called Tmall. So Australia and New Zealand healthcare products are very famous, and a lot of Chinese, they want to purchase it through online platform, but they are wondering, well, am I buying the authentic products or am I buying the fake ones? So Tmall, they together with some brands in Australia and New Zealand, and also with some third-party inspection organizations, they applied blockchain into a product traceability framework. This boosts the consumer confidence of the cross-border purchasing. Well, there are a lot of cases, and I can go on, but I won't spend too much time on that, because I know we are not enough, because we need all of you in this community to make that happen. So we're building the community, we're building AI community, we're building blockchain community and Web3 community, and we believe in open source. So this is our own model called Queen. I'm not gonna talk about how great the technology is. If you are interested, get on YouTube, and there are a lot of videos shooting by third-party experts. They can tell you how good this technology is. What I want to emphasize here is Queen is the top one open source model downloaded in 2024, and the cumulative of model downloads is more than 200 million, and cumulative number of derivative models is more than 10K. And you can see from this picture, all the top large language models on Hugging Face, they are based on our Queen architecture, and also 19 out of top 20 are based on our structure. So very welcome. If you are interested, try our products either in the commercial version or the open source version. And also, if you are interested, come to us. We can talk about how to build the ecosystem, whether or not you are in blockchain business or data business or AI business. So I'm almost done here. If you remember, I asked 3 questions in the beginning of my presentation. But the last question is for you, my friends. So what your company can do to make this beautiful city, Da Nang, humans' life better, and even what we can do for the super Vietnam. Thank you so much for your time.